1, 2, 3, streaming. Hello everyone, I know it's a bit of a surprise stream. If you're joining us just now, we are going to be doing a very calm drawing stream today. Working on Foxtide characters.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. I'm gonna just
make sure that my screen's working on me.
Hello everyone, I know it's a bit of a surprise stream. And I can hear myself. Now, we are going to be doing a very calm drawing stream today. Working on Foxtide characters.
Pretty loud in my ear.
Yeah.
Even though that might make it hard for folks to hear. Hi, Cat on the Wall, how are you?
Oh.
Hello, Floral.
I'm gonna pop you guys up here. I'm gonna go back into Clip Studio Paint. And you sent me a list of characters, so I gotta pull that up. Opening that up. How goes it, everyone?
You guys are saying help.
Help?
Oh, it's a joke.
Oh.
Floral said help and then corrected it to hello, but not before Cat on the Wall had said help.
Yeah.
As well.
So, Fogscar, Bailey Stock, Chief Strike. Okay, those are my characters, so I should open up ClanGen and open up the file for that. Yeah, because then that...
I want to show folks some of the designs we already have done.
That sounds like fun.
Hi, Cave Dweller. Let's see, we got Bow Star, my beloved boy. Oh, wait, I'm in stage view. I want to make that. Here we go.
Whispering Clan, Storm Clan, Shivering Clan, Mark Clan, Hawk Clan, Hail Clan, Dusk Clan, Day Clan, and Cedar Clan.
Oh, we played Foxtide on a different file. Remember how the game got corrupted and glitchy, and that's where all the good story stuff came from?
Yeah.
So I've just been going
through the stream.
Yeah, and just screenshotting.
Oh my god, okay. That makes total sense. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go do that then. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna go back to YouTube Studio.
Moon and his evil ghosty form.
Yeah, show off all them awesomes.
Hello.
I can't believe we did Foxtide that long ago.
I know, it's been a whole year, but it doesn't seem that way.
I know. It feels like yesterday. Okay, Shimmering Throat, Ant Peak, and Fogscar should be in the beginning section of the game. Because if I recall... Oh, I apologize for any coughing in the background. That's just my friend who's over.
Hello, friend.
Let's get through these. So you said Shimmering Ant, Fogscar, Bailey Stock, and Chief Strike.
Hey, silly goose.
Hello, hello, everyone.
I have a lovely princess fur. 2 designs I need to work on today are her kids, so I've got those 2.
Okay, I found Fogscar's old design. If it'll let me take a screenshot. Oh, it's gonna be nasty to me and make me use Snippy instead of the hotkey. Some reason. Just some reason. Chat, let me know if everything's alright on my end. It should be. We tested a bunch of things.
Hi, silly goose and Sophie.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Oshidras! Welcome to stream! Hello! Thank you for coming and checking us out! I saw your most recent video, by the way. It was really cool. Right now, I'm just collecting characters from the beginning of the stream because, we don't have the original file, so I can't just click through.
The game got super glitched and weird.
Yeah.
Alright, well I've got my list. I think first off I need to do... These are the ones I'm going to draw today, fellas. I've got Vixen Kit, Wisteria Sight, who I've got a rough sketch for.
Oh, Wisteria Sight.
I need to grab her brother Basil Paw's ref, or his screenshot from ClanGen.
Yeah, Shimmering Throat. Okay.
I think it's mom. And then if there's time, I have these fellows too, but they're less important because they're not in the first book of Foxtide. They're in later books.
Okay, I found Shimmering Throat. Again, I keep using the hotkey to use the snip tool. Shimmering Throat, woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Shimmering Throat. I think I'm going to do 3 designs today. I think I'm also going to grab Ant Peak. So I'm going to do Shimmering Throat, Ant Peak, and Fog Scar.
Perfect. Those are like the 3 main Tide Clan folks who are missing. Chief Strike's also like there in the first book, but he's kind of a minor character until later books. So
yeah,
he was definitely a character who we went back after the stream and said, "Oh man, what if the kitty cat they ran into in the first book is actually this character who's relevant later?"
Yeah. Ah.
Hello, KB.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Charge. Going through my old live stream. Fog Scar, Elm Kit. Thank God we did these little intros.
Right.
It made my life so much easier. Except for I didn't do Ant Pelt for some reason.
We didn't even know Ant Peak was going to be important until later. We had to just pick random character in Tide Clan to be involved in the coup.
Yeah, the coup.
Ant Peak just happened to be there.
There he is. Luckily enough, we sent him on patrol early enough. So those will be my 3 characters. So let me just enlarge my thing. Ant Peak. Yeah, my stream has got a little bit more set up because, yeah. Anyway, Shimmering Throat, we like. I do like her markings. I will say, I think I'm gonna have to play with that. And then there's Fog Scar. Alright. And then now I can actually put stream on another window. Here we are. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Cave Waller. That's so sweet.
Aww.
Waller says that the Nuff map and me have played a massive part in giving motivation to draw and animate more.
Yeah! We love to hear that.
I'm so happy people are enjoying the Next Up Forever map. Like, that was so much fun. And so much work to make. So I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone did so good.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to design around your design aesthetic because I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
To keep the character designs consistent. Yeah, Shimmer Throat's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, go nuts with those markings.
Yeah.
We don't have to animate these.
Buddy, don't forget our secret project.
That's different than animating, though.
I still have to draw them 1,000 times. Don't you do that to me. Don't you dare.
I won't subject you to making a million tiny animation spots on a character.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make him a little bit chunky because Fog Scar has not been in combat for a very long time.
Yeah, Fog Scar's just mean and old.
He's just a grumpy old man who totally isn't story relevant for any possible reason.
He contributes nothing but bullying.
Nothing. Nothing at all. My drawing glove is gone. Oh well. So...
Aw, I'm glad, Sophie. Sophie's friend wants to do an animatic with Next Up Forever's the song.
yeah. That's awesome.
That'd be lovely. AJR.
AJR.
More projects with AJR music.
Yeah. Shimmering Throat needs to be Slim Jim.
Different South Korean music. I like it. Oh,
Yeah.
it was in a part of Pikmin music that was meant to increase anxiety so you walk faster.
Ha!
The downside of using Pikmin music.
Yeah.
I love chubby little Vixen Fit. Nothing bad ever happens to her.
And for those of you who don't know, these characters are from our one of our first ClanGen streams. And we may or may not have a secret project, which is why we're totally not spoiling it by drawing all these characters that are a year old now.
I mean, I have a not secret project, and that's that I'm going to make a video that goes through the whole story, like story beat by story beat, and involves drawing the characters in little like storyboard views. That's the not secret project you do designs for. And it's the only project, clearly. We have no secrets at all.
No secrets. No thoughts. No particular reason why I don't want to draw 1001 dots.
No reason at all.
No reason.
Oh, that's a good squishy baby there.
You drawing squishy babies?
I am. I'm drawing the squishiest baby of Vixen.
Ooh.
Sophie, your character's name is Disco Tail. I love that.
Is that one of the generated names for the from the game? Oh, that's hilarious.
Right?
Disco Tail.
If you do a Foxtide animation, I will love you. I will love you so much.
Oh, we love Foxtide fan art. In one of our streams, we actually did a feature of a bunch of different Foxtide characters. Yeah, I like this. I'm making him stout. He's a very grumpy old man. He bullies children. Of course he's gonna be grumpy. 1, 2, and then 3. There we go. Okay. Maybe not beyond his face. My eraser tool's all not sized correctly. Give it. There we go. It's been a week since I actually drew anything substantial, so this is a really nice warm up.
I love doing little relaxing character designs.
Yeah. Well, I've been busy with other things, so I haven't really had a chance to, like... Okay, that looks awful. So I haven't actually had a chance to draw. My brain has been in, a different spot, so this is really nice to be able to draw after more than... I think I need him to stand, actually. Yeah, he's... As much as he's laying down in his thing, maybe I make him standing. I need a thicker brush. I need to build out his anatomy better, because if that's a neck, then I've got a big cat on my hands. That would be a shoulder. And the leg would come in.
I'd look into a little Vixen. Gave her a bell on her collar that she doesn't normally have, so I think it's huge.
Aww.
That is the
That's better. I can make him laying down. I just had to change the anatomy. His head was too big for his body. There we go. Remember, folks, kill your babies while you're designing your characters. That way, if you have to change something, you're not attached. Okay. Right, you use thick, regular brushes.
Oh man, that's hilarious, Cave Dweller.
Oh?
Cave Dweller started a new ClanGen game after watching our Loner Challenge with Marsh Clan and Haven Clan.
Yeah?
The ClanGen generated game name in their ClanGen game was Marsh Clan, but their clan went against.
Ha! Awesome. Marsh Clan supremacy. Let's go! Cougar Star will reign forever! And her army of children. Her child soldiers.
Classic child soldiers.
Yep. Trying to keep to your style. It'll be interesting.
I'm excited to see how they turn out. I'll have to bring up your stream to see what you actually got.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Could you add those eyelids? I'm gonna add those eyelids.
Ooh, look at those characters. I'm gonna talk to.
Hey, Bugsy! I found out about Foxtide over a year ago, and now I feel old. Oh, Bugsy, I get that. Yeah. I'm surprised we're still making content for it, and yet it's so exciting too, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy we maintained that excitement, you know?
Yeah. The story lives rent-free in my brain.
He's a very grouchy old man. We like Babu characters.
Sophie says that they just subscribed to you.
Yay! Thank you for subscribing! You'll be excited for what I have coming down the pipeline. I'm working on... Okay, I'm gonna spoil. We're working on a comic of Foxtide.
Yeah. People who watch the stream get to know that.
Yeah. We're working on Foxtide, and I'm also working on my... my own series, which is Eventide. I've mentioned it a couple times. This one's gonna be different than the animated series we're piloting. This is a comic based in the same universe. And it's about a little cat named Willow who lives with a bunch of old ladies, and it's very cute. There's a fox who is trying to find her own way through the world. She's adorable. Yeah, no, I think you guys will like both comics. Bugsy says, one of my favorite parts of these streams is flipping between the two streams. That's very sweet, thank you. Do you attach the lips? I don't think you do. You don't! Ha! You do not.
Oh,
I can...
Foxtide comic, Bugsy. It's going to be the events in the stream,
Mhm.
but a lot of things that weren't in the stream but were there kinda. It's going to be like a if you go back and watch the streams, it'll be things like, we'll see an event and it'll be something like, oh look, the river flooded, that's interesting, moving on, because it wasn't relevant in the stream. But then in the actual story, it turned out it was super important. What?
Yeah. Because of other later events.
Plus, then you get to see all these cool designs in action.
Yeah. No, I think I'm really excited for working on the comic. I gotta pace myself, obviously. I've been really bad at time management lately. I haven't had the opportunity to actually sit and work, so this is nice. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played Rain World.
Rain World is amazing. If you guys haven't had a chance to play it, go play it.
I own it, I just haven't played it yet. I'm nervous because I know it's going to be like hard, and
Yeah.
as much as I love video games, I'm bad at them.
Aww, you can do it, Rook. I believe in you.
Thank you. I'm going to do it one of these days.
Oh god, I hate the way his mouth is. I gotta change that.
Alright, I think Vixen Kid is done. She's got a pretty simple design. So, like, honestly, it wasn't much... Oh wait, I need to put a little paw design for her. Where's the good one I can borrow? Oh, I just dropped one. Gotta know what her little paw pads look like. Play monk first for an easier experience. Good to know.
Rook, have you
Bad at video games, gang. Hey, brother, woo.
played Baldur's Gate?
Okay, yes and no.
Uh-oh.
I started Baldur's Gate. I have not gotten very far into it because I immediately got overwhelmed by the amount of choices I had.
That is a thing.
By the fact that I couldn't find Astarion.
Oh.
I got lost in the opening area. I know there's like a handful of characters I'm supposed to find here.
Yeah.
I can't find Astarion.
Oh my god. Okay, to find Astarion, you barbarian. Maybe...
I haven't met him yet. I can mispronounce his name.
I think it would be fun if we, maybe we do a single multiplayer run.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Cause you're...
Playing together?
Yeah. Cause, like, you have the capture card now, right? Or do you have it on your computer?
I have it on my PC, so I can play it anyway.
Nice. Yeah, well, maybe we do a Baldur's... Yeah, maybe we do a Baldur's Gate stream. We'll pre-design our characters and draw them for the thumbnail.
Yeah. Can you make multiple files?
Yes!
Okay, good. Because
That's
I
the
don't wanna-
beauty.
Even though I haven't gotten very far into it, I don't want to, like, get rid of the character that I designed for my first Baldur's Gate file.
Yeah, no, when you...
My other D&D character, Froggy the bear.
Yeah, you can make Froggy!
I did make Froggy, and I love him. He's so short. I made him a dwarf, and, like, everyone's so much taller than him, and he's just there. It's great.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna change this up. Your paw style is so different from mine. And so I'm trying to find a way to, like, bring that in. I'm gonna have to do a style set of your style.
I mean, you can always change paw style. I feel like that's probably one of the least important.
I know, but, like, your designs are so... Yeah.
My cat is begging for attention.
Give him attention!
Alright.
We like the cats with attention! To my recollection, he gets a wound at one point on his tail, if I remember correctly, so I'm just going to incorporate that.
Yeah. That could be, that's an event that happens in the story, but it also seemed a little out of place for, like, the narrative we were building. It could still happen at that point, or it could be
Just a part of his
something that he
design.
talks about constantly as
Yeah.
his one moment of glory of his younger days.
Yeah.
Hey, Strawberry Lemonade. And
Back in
Puddles,
my
your
day.
art is beautiful in its own way.
Aw.
The only thing is the thief of joy.
Astarion is amazing, and I am very excited that you want to go find him in your game. I think what would be hilarious, and I think you should absolutely do it, is when we do a multiplayer, we each should get attached to one character each. So if you want Astarion, take Astarion, I'll take Gale.
Oh, I don't know if I'm attached to Astarion. I just know that he won like the gaming Oscar for his performance.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to make sure that I got him, at the very least for story purposes.
Yeah,
The
his
only
story's
one I'm
good.
attached to is the fact I know you get a dog and an owl. Boy, and I need that.
Scratch!
The
Yes!
only spoiler I've had in my entire purpose of playing Baldur's Gate is to get the dog and the owl.
Oh, you're gonna love Scratch then. Bugsy, seeing the visual difference between Vix and Kit being so cute and floofy compared to this sharp grump boy is amazing. Thank you!
Alright, now time for Princess Furskin. So let me grab...
Oof, there's something off about his shape, actually. Let me do another sketch. This doesn't look right. I'm gonna fix this. Since it's been a while since I drew anything, I think my my drawing form is off. I'm like, nah. 1, 2, and then he's gonna... Yeah, hold on. I gotta remember. Break form. Break form 1. Okay. And then leg comes in and out. In and
I actually need to step aside for a second because my cat needs something. So
Give
I will
your
be right
cat
back in
love!
3 minutes. So
You-
enjoy Galaxy side of the drawing while I be back.
Yes, watch me struggle with this old man because his legs won't fit. I got this. Maybe he's got an extra long tail. Yeah, extra long tail. Yeah, guys, so you get to see me work on big chunky man here. Simplifying the anatomy has been an interesting challenge for me. I'm very used to drawing more realistic anatomy, so for me this has been a fun challenge. I'm not used to it taking this long for me to get a form down. As I said to Rook, though, I think it's because I'm out of practice, so... He's got two big... I'm gonna wrap it around his shoulder, I think, like that. And then he's got a bunch of dots on him, so we're gonna do 2 loops like that, because that's... Ooh, you know what? We could feed it into his eyebrow like that. Ooh, we like that. And then he's got spots. Oh, cursed are we with spots. He looks like he hasn't slept in 50 years. Yes. So cursed are we with spots. I think we're going to do the Bengal spots, but we're only going to do 3 because I'm not going to kill my hand drawing spots. Just not happening. I'm going to make them a little triangular so that break that up. And then his tail is striped. So 1, 2, 3. No, that's too many. Hold on. 1 big one. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. I think that, for his markings, works. Because if we go ham, I think we'll have an shade like that, I think, underneath. And it goes up until his chin, I think. And that way it looks like he's got a beard as well, which I like. I like bearded cats. So... I'm also here now. Oh, congratulations! Thank you for coming! It looks like he's done everything. Yes, he is a very, very grumpy cat with a very extra long tail. Okay, now that he's mostly done, I'm gonna flip the drawing and watch and cringe in horror. Yes, I cringe in horror. We're gonna liquefy because that ain't right. His cheeks are all needing pulling. I will say the new updates to the liquefy tool in Clip Studio Paint have been just amazing. It's way more stable. Rainworld Gremlin here. Yeah! Rainworld is so good. It's a difficult game, though. I will say, I've definitely had challenges with it. He's gonna have beefier shoulders. His neck's so thick. Okay, let's flip it back. Much better. Okay. That's better. Alright, and now we're gonna start inking. I'm gonna use the vector tool. 400 hours plus in Rain World? Damn! That is impressive, and wow. I should be writing about instead, beloved artist. Oh, thank you! But, you know, like, if you have projects you want to work on, you can always work on them in the background, if you don't find us too distracting. Keep it a straight line. That being said... Oh, welcome back, Rook! Never played Rain World, so I don't know what to think. Oh, it is amazing. It makes me happy and giddy. It's a challenge. It's like a platformer with extra steps. That's how I'll describe it. It's a platformer with extra steps. Welcome back, Rook, by the way.
Hello, Snooky, and thank you for welcoming me back. The kitty has been given love.
We appreciate you smothering your kitty with love.
He is a very desired, smothering love sort of kitty.
Yeah. I was watching a YouTube short of this lady whose cat, you know, sleeps alongside her, and this cat just tucks right into her shoulder and elbow, and I'm just like, I want that!
That's so cute.
Ooh, you have 413 hours in Rain World 5 Pebbles? That's crazy. Yeah. So my assessment that a good way to market Rain World as a platformer with extra steps isn't wrong. Let's be real. 2 and 3. Simplify that down. That's too big. Meep, 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 meep. Nope, rounded.
Let's do
2, 3.
I really like my sketch for the stereotype. She is perpetually annoyed.
Aww, like perpetually annoyed kitties. Just a heads up, I have to end stream at around 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a couple hours.
Yeah, we got a couple hours. I just figured. Yeah. Yeah. Just figured I need to mention it because. Yeah. He's a very grumpy old man. I think I'm going to remove some of the wrinkles on his face to focus on his expression. One big loop. Is there... Hold on. Is there any way to easily access these designs for animating? Oh, well, we could make them into a Google form or a Google Drive thing.
Like a toy house or something.
Mm-hmm.
Look at learning a toy house.
Yeah, we could make a toy house for them.
On my Kofi gallery too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, crawled back onto my chest again. Buddy, I love you. Okay, let's see if I can draw.
With mango on you.
I need you to know this is what this looks like right now. Like, I'm sitting in my chair like this, and here's my hand
Are you...
drawing on my drawing tablet, and Mango crawled down from the top of my chair and is now right here.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, okay, buddy. That's me. Ah, yes, that is a great loophole for drawing. Okay, Mango, you wanna hop down?
Ooh, congrats. I'm gonna put up Life Gem and see what I get. Yeah, cool. You like all the Foxtide characters, Bugsy? Thank you. We appreciate that you enjoy our hard work. Mainly Rook's hard work.
Your hard work too.
It's mainly you, but it's mainly you.
Oh yeah, let's give her mom's face shape, but like wider. Yeah, I like that. Look at her. She's so mad.
You giving the kitty the mad face. trying to really exaggerate the slope of his shoulder because, like, he's muscular under there, right? But he's also old, so it's like his muscles have relaxed with time. And then he's turned into a child bully because he's an awful character.
He has no love in his heart.
No, he has given up on caring about others. So much to the extent that he pushes poor Nacre Kit to do, well, Nacre Pelt at that point, to do some troubling behavior. Poor Nacre. She is amazing! Sorry.
She is. I love her so much.
I know. She's so cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Pixel art is awesome, Cave Dweller.
Yeah. His muscles have relaxed, but he hasn't. Yeah.
I want to make sure she looks distinct, especially from Apricot Tail.
Yes.
She will be at the throat of, not literally, just generally, because she hates her. And Apricot Tail hates her too. She's dumb.
Yeah. No patience for the stupid. Or so she thinks. Anyway.
She's got a stripe that goes down her back to her tail, which is the best.
Oh, shoulder swipes. You are an animator's best friend. Why am I doing this in red? So that when I color, I don't have to think too hard. I can just delete these lines when I'm done. And do. And do. And dupe. Yeah, so it occurs to me, Rook, when we do make the comic, where do you think we should make it available?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question.
And that's sort of where I think it's important we ask our watchers, because what platforms do you prefer to read webcomics on?
Yeah, folks, what do you read webcomics on? I know personally I read comics on Webtoons or Tapas, which Tapas would work better for, like, having comics that are print shaped, so you can print books eventually.
That could...
Webtoons has, I feel like, more reach.
Yeah, the question is would we be allowed to do print? Because it's a derivative property.
True.
As much as that could be fun.
You can look into the copyright laws for that.
Yeah.
Folks, he reads on Tapas.
Nice. Tapas. Okay. Well, maybe we'll look into Tapas and figure out the best format there.
Always do the trick that an old comic artist friend of mine would do. Because he did comics back in like the 80s and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
He told me, because I asked him, I had asked him the same question because I was making Pokemon comics back in the day, and I was like, haha, I can't sell them, I just like making them, but I can't sell them because...
Oh, yeah! Nuzlocke!
Yeah! And he told me, he's like, no, here's what you do. You sell art commissions, you sell sketches, and you're like, would you like to buy a $30 sketch? And, oh no, I have no free paper available except the front insert page in this comic book. So I'll just do the sketch on the inside of the book, and then you just, oh well, you have to take the rest of the book too, and it's priced as if it's the whole book.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that. That's just criminal.
I don't know how much that would hold up in like a court of law. But
Yeah.
love it.
That's amazing though.
Advice from James A. Owen. He also wrote a bunch of fantasy books. Cool guy.
Oh, really? I'll have to check out his work.
Yeah.
We do shout out to you, buddies. The world is not beyond us, it is our oyster.
Let's see. Bugsy says they prefer to read comics on anything except Instagram, Facebook, since those are really hard to read.
Reconnected. Hello, everyone. OBS disconnected, but we're back now.
Oh, good. And Cave Dweller says that they read comics on Tapas, Tumblr, and Comic.
Okay, noted. Yeah, well, having multi-platforms makes the most sense. I wonder, like, I doubt we could do it on Amazon Kindle. You know what I mean? Like that, I think.
That seems a little bit sketch.
Yeah. But it occurs to me. Yeah. Well, what we could do, if we're cheeky about it. Nah, it would still count. Never mind. I was about to say people could print it on their own. Hardy har har. Yeah, I think I need to practice your style a bit more, because his nose is just too small. Hold on. I'm so sorry, everyone. Ooh.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. Boxcar.
Yeah, we're.
I think his nose is a great size.
I don't think so. I think I need to elongate his nose. But beyond that, that's how he's going. I'm thinking of creating a stripe and then a loop around his back legs so that his legs don't look as chickeny.
I like it.
Yeah. So, it's taken me a bit longer, but that's okay. Self-conscious because I haven't drawn in a while, and the first time I start drawing, it's on stream. I'll be okay.
It's good to know even your favorite artists are human and have to practice.
Yeah, that's better. And then
We are now humanized and will be even more loved for it.
I hope so. He did look weird without a nose. Hi, Remy and Scarlet. How do I draw cat paws from the front? Yeah, paw. Look up references, man. That's the best I can offer you. They're like a weird box shape. So, like, each toe kind of looks like that from the front. You're working with, like, a weird box shape like that. And I usually have, like, a, yeah. Like that. That's usually my front paw base. Yeah!
One of my favorite design things to do. It brings me such joy.
We appreciate the joy it brings, and also, why are you just not cooperating? There we go. Side of his ears are that. And then his skin tone. Make like a very desaturated. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think he's done. He is a very, very grumpy man.
The grumpy man.
I should do your little paw character sheet base. Hold on, let me find the character sheet bases you've got going. Have you shown off the designs that you already did? For like Clover and
Yeah.
Mock Kit and Neon?
Yay. Oh, did I show them off to the Neon? I don't know if I showed them.
Jewel Stripe.
Here they are. Look at little baby Mock Kitty, so cute.
We appreciate the babus here.
Are you talking about eyebrows or are you talking about eyelashes, Bugsy? I've seen that where, like, only girl characters have eyelashes and the boy characters don't, and that's annoying because everyone has eyelashes. I don't know if I've ever seen only the girls having eyebrows and the guys not. Although I kind of find that funny and I'd like to do that. Like, here's your girl cat, you know, so expressive, full of emotion. And then, you know, classic man. Classic man and woman. Genders.
Genders. Lol.
The two genders. The horrors and DreamWorks face.
It makes me think of like Ice Age.
Like Cloverfin, I gave him little eyelashes.
Cloverfin.
I feel like it really brought his design together.
He's such a babu.
Just that touch of femininity to know that he's not toxic.
Toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise.
Dreamer?
And that's how I end up getting copyrighted.
Face Shazam, you singing it.
Yep. Okay, so back legs. So we're gonna attach it to the stripe on the butt, and then the legs go like that. I should probably do that with this leg.
Exactly, Kid Dweller, exactly. Bye, Bugsy.
Bye, Bugsy! Thank you for coming! You're amazing, and we appreciate you every time.
Hey.
I'm doing the spread out pelt you did at the for Jewel Stripe. Where he looks like a rug at the top.
I just gotta have like your stream up and playing. Oh yeah, the rug. So you can see what he looks like from the top. It's
Yeah.
Very helpful. I have not seen Has Been Hotel. So
It's worth a watch.
I've heard that. I've heard it's very good.
I think
watched most of Hell of a Boss, but I haven't watched Has Been.
there are definitely issues, and it would be a crime not to warn you that there are definitely, like, as animator, I think you'll notice them. But it is a good show, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I'm just appreciative of like the branching out of indie animation and having a wider reach so that weirder and more variety projects can happen for people to enjoy.
Like our stuff. What? Nothing. My music has stopped. What has happened?
See how much people are like enjoying Has Been Hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's lovely to see people like excited.
Yeah, that's true. That's something I think criticism is important, but it's also important to acknowledge, like, it's just fun to enjoy something.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm extremely happy that, like, well, not extremely happy. I'm happy that the designs are so wildly, like, designed. Like, there's so many bits and bobs and spots and stripes and...
But I feel so bad for the animators!
Exactly, but I think sometimes it's worth it, and I feel like so much animation nowadays shies away from interesting character design.
That's
Smooth
true.
shapes and no interruption for ease of animation.
Yeah.
I would like there to be more variety. So seeing variety makes me happy.
That is a definite consideration, actually. You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. But not like all the time, everything. I don't want every show to start becoming that much design, because then I cry for that.
I still cry for the animators. I will say, like, I think Husker's design could definitely have used some simplification. He's,
With wings, right?
yeah, he's the cat with wings.
Sings, "You're a loser,"
Yes.
and has a really deep voice.
Yes. You will notice during the singing segment how his design shifts. It's sad, actually. I feel bad that, like, I wish it wasn't a legitimate, critique, you know? But it is, so...
I mean, Shoku Takashi just said, "I don't think enjoying something and criticizing it are mutually exclusive."
That is true.
Fans, after all.
That is true. If Warrior fans know anything, it's we can critique the crap out of something and still love it.
It's true. I love Warriors with all my heart and soul, and I also criticize it.
Ruthlessly.
I criticize Warriors the same way I would criticize my child if I had a child, where I'm like, I love you. I will always love you. You will never not earn my love.
But you were a menace.
I need you to improve in certain areas, and we're going to work on that together.
Yeah.
That would be my parenting if I were Warriors' mom.
If I could rewrite Warriors, how would it go? That's a question I've always asked myself, is am I talented enough in writing, or skilled enough, I should say, in writing to be able to, like, affect that kind of change, the changes I want to see in the books, in a way that's satisfying, you know?
Definitely, like, the weaknesses in the books are not due to the lack of skill on the writers. Because I've read that, like, all of the Aaron Hunter's work, like, separate from Warriors, and they've got some great stuff, like, on their own. It's 100% the publishers, like...
Being cringe.
Pushing that they keep writing new books, and probably not giving them enough time to do so, and they don't communicate with each other that much in between books, and they can't choose which books they get to write, so they end up with dropped plot holes all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's not their fault. They are a victim of capitalism.
Oh, the pain that comes with that. So many projects are just ruined by trying to push the product out.
Very, very true.
And so it's really painful to, you know, I think he's done. To see and hear and struggle with that, you know? That, like, that's something I worry about is if I ever end up making my own show, right? Like, say Eventide gets syndicated for whatever reason, you know, luck be the stars, and it got picked up by something like Netflix. I wonder how much creative control would I still have on the project.
You have an answer for that. It depends. So I worked on a show that was picked up by Netflix.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was a preschool show, but still.
Yeah.
And the way it worked is, like, we had pretty free-form creative control at the early stages in terms of, like, writing out the episodes and storyboarding, etc. But then Netflix would need to watch the episode, and they would have notes, you know, and so the Netflix executives would be like, oh, we like this, but we would like this to be different.
Okay.
And because it was preschool, it was a little bit, like, honestly, most of the notes were not that, like, huge.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was for preschool. And even though we cared deeply about it, like,
Yeah.
it's for preschool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry
And
for the hip.
so, then we would go back, make adjustments, and then send it around to get approval and then get animated.
That makes sense.
So you definitely would, if you got picked up by Netflix, I'm sure that they would have, like, notes, and you would either have to go to bat for them and, like, really, like, plead your case of, like, no, it really needs to be this way.
Mm-hmm.
Which, the episode that I wrote was like that. There was one joke that me and my director really went to bat for. Because we were like, I know it's a weird joke, but trust me, it's funny. It's really, really good, and it's really funny, and the audience will get it. You have to trust us. And then I got laid off not long after that due to COVID, and so I was unable to be there to plead my case. And the joke did get sadly.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't know you had done that, though. That's cool to know.
Yeah. It's for Go-Go Corey Carson. I wrote one of the shorts. Which, the joke in question, because the episode I wrote was the premise was that, like, the little sister character on the show found an old camcorder and was watching, like, home movies on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the last home movie she finds is the movie of when she came home as a baby, and it's very But one of the jokes was based very directly off of one of my own home movies, which I think is so freaking hilarious because it's my dad filming at the beach, and he's just like filming like my siblings splashing around in the water, and then the camera pans over to me just sitting on the sand, like picking at the sand, and I look up at the camera and go, "Look at this. There's dozens of shells and hundreds of coral." And I just smile really up, like at the camera, just like, ta-da.
That is amazing. Parents would have loved
really
that.
Funny. It's so out of context, and we did this like great. So we did a variation of that where like the dad character in the show was filming like the mom and daughter playing with a beach ball, and then it pans over to see the little boy character in the distance poking at the sand, and he looks up and goes, "Look at this, there's hundreds of shells and dozens of coral."
That's so
small,
stupidly
so
cute.
small, and it's so cute, and so much. I think that was the problem, though. It was meant to be funny because kids are stupid and cute.
Yeah.
And it's like, kids say weird things that don't fully make sense, and that's hilarious to parents.
Yeah, they just say random stuff.
But exactly, and so it was meant to be a joke, but for the executives and stuff, and for the other directors, it felt too much like it was just a cute moment. Like, oh, look at how cute the character's being. It's like, no, he's being hilarious. You have to understand.
Yeah.
So sadly, it didn't make the cut, but it is still in my version of the storyboards on my portfolio site.
That's awesome.
It lives on forever there.
That's awesome. Well, it's neat to know that that's how Netflix does it, you know?
Yeah, that's how they did it with the show that I was on. It might work differently for other shows. But yeah. Kids are like funny aliens sometimes, Dreamer.
Alright, Shimmerthroat, you gotta look cute as balls, because you are adorable!
Yes, look at her design. Oh, I love her so much.
Yes. He looks so grumpy. He did! Hi, Yara, also, and Maria. Give her chubby cheeks.
That's usually the way it is with a lot of shows too, though, is that you'll have like great ideas, but they'll end up on the cutting room floor. And most of the time, that's out of necessity, and usually stuff ends up for the better for it.
Yeah, usually.
You gotta trust the process.
Yeah. There's
I know my favorite joke that got changed in the show.
Oh?
Like, that ended up being way funnier for it.
Yeah? Go ahead.
So, like, it's for preschool, right?
Yeah.
But we're all a bunch of adults working on it. We were making the show to be funny to us, as because we were just having a good time.
Yeah.
So there was a friend of mine on the show whose entire job was to sit in on meetings and remind us that the target demographic was 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
To be like, this is really funny, guys, but
It's too funny.
this is for 3-year-olds.
It's too funny. What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
And like remind us, like, no, you can't do this. It's imitatable. Blah 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 blah. And so in one of the episodes, there's a joke where the whole episode is about one of the like kid characters being helpful and then getting a big head and being like, everyone needs my help. I'm like a superhero. Everyone gives me all this attention. It's great, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a joke earlier on where she's playing at the park and this older kid comes running over. There are these two older kid brothers that are like meatheads on the show. It's great. And he runs over and goes, help, help, my brother and I, our frisbee got stuck in the tree, and my brother went after it, and now he's stuck in the tree, and it whip pans over to the tree with like him sticking out the top of it going, oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro.
So it was very funny.
Yeah.
But then when we like did the pitch meeting to go over the joke, it was like, no, this is imitatable. We don't want kids making this joke and getting stuck in trees. So
as much as that would be hilarious as all hell.
No, it would be so funny, but it ended up being even funnier. So how do you fix this? Well, it's fun. It's not okay if children are the ones doing it in the show. But if you have an adult do it.
Oh no.
So now the new change, the joke got changed by my brilliant friend Tyler Hendricks, who's very, very funny. And this was his episode, so
yeah,
very funny. And the second version of the joke that did end up in the final, meathead kid comes running over, help, help! Our frisbee got stuck on the roof! So we sent this old guy to get it, and now he's stuck on the roof, and then it pans over to a house with like an elderly man sitting on top of it going, how did I get here?
Oh my god, that's even better! Oh my god, I love that!
You would end up being even funnier, because like, it's an old man on the roof.
It's an old man on the roof! Oh my god, that's amazing!
Sometimes especially when you're collaborating with other people, trust the process, and it'll turn out all the better for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dreamer asks, what are my thoughts on Bluey? I friggin' love Bluey.
Bluey's amazing.
We referenced Bluey on our show when I was working. And
that's
that was
awesome.
It blew up in America. That was the first place I heard it. It came up in like pitch meetings all the time of like, okay, Bluey did this. What if we did something like this? Because Bluey was like the gold standard of preschool to live up to.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is Bluey? And then I watched it, and it's a freaking masterpiece. And I will like watch episodes of Bluey and cry because of how incredibly geniusly well written they are.
It's amazing. Like, as a kid show goes, it did not have to go that hard.
It's true, but also like, you do not realize how hard it is to write something in 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's like, a lot.
I remember when I was working on my episode, I would watch an episode of Bluey for reference, and like, in my episode, I only had 7 minutes to establish all this stuff, and so I had like, the first shot of the episode, the first like 10 seconds, I had to establish what the characters were doing, where they were. I had to establish the existence of a camcorder, the existence of the home movies. I had to establish that mom wanted to clean, but the daughter wanted to play. Like, I had to do all of that within like 5 seconds.
Really? 5 seconds?
Well, like, I think 5 seconds is a little bit, it was more like 10 seconds.
Okay.
The thing was, I wanted to show the home movies.
Yeah.
I wanted to show a montage of home movies, which meant that that's where the time in 7 minutes needed to go.
Yeah.
So I had very, very little time at the start to establish all the necessary things to get us. And then I'll watch things like Bluey, and it'll establish things within the first, like, scene that are just so artfully and perfectly set up that it's just like, oh my gosh, this is how did you craft this? How did you do this? Like, it's so, like, flat pack.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Insane. There's so much happening in flat pack that they establish so quickly, and then they're already moving on to, like, the actual point of the episode, and everything is paced so beautifully to then all come together at the end. It's like,
Well, that's really cool to know, like, that. Because as you know, I want to break into the studio gigs if I can, eventually.
yeah.
I'm not a trained professional yet. I have the skills. I just, getting into studio work's really hard right now for everyone.
It is.
Like, even if you already have experience. I have a friend of mine who's been an animator veteran for, like, the last 10 years. Like, he worked on Thomas the Tank Engine and some other larger properties, right? He's worked for Nickelodeon, and, you know, like, he can't find work.
Oh yeah. It is nuts out there for animation right now. It is so hard
Yeah.
to find work.
And I think a huge part of that is just Netflix canceling a bunch of shows, and same with DreamWorks and, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, there's a big bubble popping right now from all the streaming services. As now that there's more streaming services, obviously the bigger ones are losing money to people just subscribing to other things, and they're panicking and canceling projects left and right to try to keep their record profits, which is not a great way to go.
No.
And then also the whole AI thing, like storyboarding jobs and other jobs are getting cut left and right because they're trying to replace them with AI.
Which is ridiculous, because AI can barely discern proper angles and perspective.
It's true. It's very silly. Welcome to the stream, briefly, Pip. I love you.
Welcome, Pix! I'm doing my best to emulate Rook's style. It's been fun. I think you're gonna like Shimmer Throat.
Oh, I've got your stream up on another window and I'm already excited.
Yeah. I'm planning out her markings. I'm gonna give that, you know how she's got that orange stripe that goes through her face like that? I'm gonna make it an L shape.
Ooh, I love that. Ain't that the cool show tune?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would look. It's a whole deal. It's rough in the industry right now, but we'll pull through. We'll find work.
Yeah.
We'll break in. Cool shows will get made.
Well, and there's...
Indie shows.
Well, and that's the thing, is like with Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss and even that dinosaur show that came out, like, indie started projects are on the rise for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You know, and it would be interesting to see if we could get our stuff off the ground, you know?
Yeah. I believe in that.
I think so too. You know, I don't think we could market Foxtide, but if I can get Eventide... I love how Eventide... That was coincidental, by the way, everyone. Foxtide was not named after Eventide, and Eventide was not named after Foxtide.
They happen separately.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah. Eventide's a bit of, like, I'm treating the comic seriously, but the animated show, it's kind of like... It's gonna be good. I gotta be careful what I say on that one, actually, so... Because the show, if it ends up getting picked up, I wanna... stay true to the image Lou and I had.
Yeah. I would like indie stuff to start getting good budgets.
Yeah, budgets are a big one.
Pay the peeps, please.
Yeah.
I would like everyone to get paid well for
Yeah, well, that's the hard part, right? Is that, like, there's a lot of excuses for execs to not pay animators a fair wage. It's kind of sad, really. Because it doesn't have to be that way.
No, it does not.
There's enough money in the industry to afford it. It's just producers being jerks. It really is. It comes down to that.
Yep. I hope things look up.
Yeah. Support independent creators, I guess, is our message today.
Yeah. And go watch Go Corey Carson on Netflix.
Go support the schmeck we get hired to do.
Yeah. It may not be as much of a masterpiece as Bluey, but it's pretty dang close in my personal opinion.
Aww. Oh, Rook. You're so sweet.
Alright, Wisteria site's almost done.
Ooh, we appreciate Wisteria. I like this color more than that one.
Hey, Rusty. How much you take to finish a 1-minute video?
Ha!
Are you talking about time or money?
'Cause
time depends. I know it took me like a year and a half to storyboard Next Up Forever. But I've also storyboarded like the God Help the Outcast animatic. I storyboarded in like a single week. So it really depends. Oh, thanks, Butter. Butter says you're such an inspiration for artists.
Aw, thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah, I know that out there right now, it's easy to get disheartened about what you're working on, but the reality is it's always worth looking into and figuring out. Because you never know what you actually end up doing.
It's true.
Same orange.
Thanks, Vic.
Okay, I think I simplified her design. And forgot that Clip Studio Paint isn't vector-based.
Oh, her design is so pretty.
Yeah, she's cute. I think this is a rough cut.
Mama.
Yeah. She's a good adopted mama. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that, but for now, that's what I'm going with. I think for the face markings is this L shape. In the design, it has... I will say, what I like about the generated thumbnail for her character is she has this, like, divot that goes around like that. And I do like that, so... Her design, I think I'm going to have to tweak a bit more. But for her head, I think that's a really cute shape. And I think she's adorable, so she deserves it. She's going to have a little purple nose. She's getting a purple nose. Yeah. So, next question is... making this repeatable. Okay. As always...
About, like, making decisions about, like, out of doubt or fear. Because there's always the thought of, like, well, what if it goes wrong?
Uh-huh.
Well, the answer, what if it goes right?
Yeah.
If there's a path in life that you want, then go towards the direction that path exists on.
Yeah. Well, and, like, don't be afraid to ask for criticism, critique, or feedback, right? Like, if you feel like your product idea or story needs work, ask people who are confident and comfortable talking to you about it.
Yeah, because then you can improve stuff, like the one joke in Go Go Corey Carson.
Yeah. It does not have to be a one or the other, you know?
Heck yeah. Oh, and Butter, what program do I use to animate? I am a heathen that uses
You are a heathen.
Pro to animate.
You are a heathen in the worst type of way.
I use a storyboard program to animate.
It's ridiculous.
Really short.
It's really ridiculous. You use Storyboard Pro to animate. It doesn't have really good functionalities for, you know, properly going through and editing frames and adding keyframes. No. Rook brute forces this stuff.
I do, and I have a lot of fun doing it.
It's awful.
Want to see a rough animation I just finished for Repeat Until Death?
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'll go pull up your stream and cry with everyone.
Let me boot up the other storyboard profile.
You're gonna make me cry, Rook. You're gonna make me cry.
I will. I am so happy with that.
You're just gonna make me cry. It's fine. I can just cry. That's all. All right, I pulled up your stream. Show me the horrors.
Alright, let me pause my music real quick. Song music. Which, just so you can see, this is how I animate on the bottom here. So
This is not how you animate.
This is what I animate with down here, is just very short storyboards.
They're just panels.
Yes, they're just very tiny panels.
It's ridiculous, guys. I love you, Rook, but don't set a bad standard for the kiddies.
No, kitties, animate with whatever you want. Use a hammer and cheese, I don't care.
Hammer and cheese. But no, seriously, like, Rook, it breaks my brain that you do this in Storyboard Pro. Like, I think about timing charts and, and sheets, and just, like, how do you do it? It just breaks my brain every time.
To my brain that, like, if I want to know how long a frame exists, it's right there. I can change the length of it, and it's got an onion skin tool. You know, I can time it to the music below. Where's the issue? Oh, don't have the pure white background. It's bad for eye strain. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I might change that. I might not.
Yeah, right. But yeah, guys, so this is Rook. Rook brute forces everything, and it's amazing, and yet horrifying to me.
And that's the animation. It'll be finished in
Dreamseeker says, me on my way to buy Storyboard Pro, the best animation program.
It's not the best animation.
It's really not.
You can do just about anything with it if you don't have standards and have patience.
Yeah, no, if you really put your mind to it, you can make any soft work. I know back when I was a kid and I first started learning how to animate, I did GIMP with a plugin to be able to view the animation, and then I would use Kden Live, which is for Linux, because I used to have a machine running what would have been Wheezy at the time as the operating system. So, yeah.
My first animation software was Windows Movie Maker and MS Paint.
Yeah. I got...
Why Storyboard Pro appeals to me is because it functions very similarly to split book animating in Movie Maker.
You're not wrong! Oh my god, I didn't even catch that overlap, but you're right! The way you put in the panels is the same way you... Damn it, Rook! Oh, my poor brain can't take that.
I have never outgrown my earliest stages, apparently. Okay, let's see. Chucky Dragons. I need to find... I forgot to grab the reference for Basil Paw. Where's that Basil
Babblepaw. Now that would be a cute name.
Oh right, he was like a little white and ginger kid. Let's see if I can get him before he changes I have
The stream open.
the stream open in my other window just to look at character designs in ClanGen.
Normally I don't draw this hairily, but I'm not 100% certain on these shapes.
Oh, he had his design was actually way harder to see when he was an apprentice because he was doing the line on his back. So
Oh, yeah. You know, wait until he's an adult to get that design.
What? He actually died before he was an adult, so.
Oh, yeah.
Design is all I've got.
Oh, snap, right. Dreamseeker says, what does Galaxy Mew use to animate? I use a combination of softwares because I'm flexible and I want to make sure that whenever I get a job, I'm able to animate in the software that they want me to. But for my own stuff, I use Toon Boom and Clip Studio Paint. And with the new update to Clip Studio Paint, now I can actually scrub audio in my drafts. So I usually use Clip Studio Paint for drafts because I have access to like the best perspective tools that I have ever seen in any software. The perspective grid in this is just mwah. And then when I do cleanup, I use Toon Boom.
That's good pipeline. That's good stuff.
Yeah, because, like, in Toon Boom, there's the auto color feature for when you want to fill in one color. And so you can just color all your frames in one click. It's incredible. You still have to go in and do the finer details. And one hot tip I learned while working on a indie project was when you go through the drawing tools, make sure you clean up drawing. It's a tool that allows you to connect loose ends in the vector art because Toon Boom uses vectors. It's actually why Rook's work always looks amazing. It's because it's always a vector layer. It's not raster.
Storyboard Pro is because I like vectors so much. And
Yeah.
it has a very intuitive manipulate vectors system.
Yeah. Well, and Clip Studio Paint is catching up that way, by the way. Like, here, I'm going to use a vector layer as an example here, and I'm going to increase my brush size. This is a completely textured brush. Let's grab a fine soft brush. You can see it works with any of the textured brushes, unlike other vector softwares. And Toon Boom, you can use the textured brushes. It's not as cohesive, right? So like here, there's that, and then in vector, because it's made of mathematical points, you can see I can move parts of the line art around as needed or smooth it out or reduce points. And then what you can also do, and this is available in both Toon Boom and Clip, or in Toon Boom and Storyboard Pro, but it's not as intuitive, is the increase brush size tool. You can see I can make some very dynamic line art just with this tool, and I don't actually have to redraw the line at all. Yeah, so Clip Studio Paint might... Like, if Clip Studio Paint can get the same colorize features that Toon Boom has, then it might become my default. But it's also not as robust as Toon Boom, so you've got to play with what you got. I also say in terms of coloring, like, he's gonna be a real dick. Sorry, jerk. Oops. My apologies. So yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with her design more when I can. I think I'm designed out. I think I'm getting tired. I think it's time for me to go eat breakfast. So I think I'm gonna have to end soon. I was gonna go till 11, but I think I gotta get ready for the day. If you don't mind, Rook.
No worries. I might hang on and finish Basil Paw and Baby Pounds before I sign.
Yeah. Well, I'll stay with you and call and do other things, but I think I'm done drawing. As I said, this was a warm up for me because I haven't drawn in a week. So I think I'd like to take a crack at doing some practice sketches before I come back and do more. I know we're doing it. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Oh my god, yes, those pointy ears were adorable. They look like... They look like cherry blossoms. I like it.
All three of them have them. They are a family.
Ah, it's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream, but I'll still be in call for a little bit before I end. So thank you guys on my end.